Hello, welcome everybody to today's video. In this video, we are going to learn who is a data engineer, and if you want to become a data engineer, what are the top 3 skills you would need to become a data engineer in 2022. So let's jump in. Many people talk to me, Raghav, what is the best way to become a data engineer? Can I even become a data engineer? Who is a data engineer? There are many questions they keep asking me. Let me take that question one by one. First of all, can anybody become a data engineer? Yes, anyone can become a data engineer. Now let's go to the second question. Who is really a data engineer? There are many aspects. I can tell that building a data pipeline, orchestrating ingestion, data transformation, building a workflow called an ETL, extract, transform, load. I can tell many other things, but let's not take that route. Let me give you an example. If you're working for a car sales dealership and your boss comes to you and says, "Hey Raghav, do you know why are the car sales this month going down? Do you know what is the top reason, or what are the top reasons the customers are not buying cars from us?" Let's say you take that as a challenge. You go into your data set. Let's say you go into your customer relationship management data set. You identify how many customers are there, who is the sales representative, when did they come into the sales dealership, and all that kind of information. Now you go into your financial data set. You understand what are the different financial data systems, how many cars were sold, what was the price when the car was sold, and which model was sold. And you club all this information and create a final data set or an information set, and you give this to your data scientist or data visualization developer who builds reports in Power BI, Tableau, Looker, or it can be any of those technologies, right? Or using Python, however the technologies. We'll come that into a detail. And finally, the output comes and says the top reason why the cars are not being sold is because there are no black cars in the parking lot, or there are no black cars in our inventory. So you take this result and go to your boss and say, "Hey boss, the reason why the sales were down is because the number of black cars were less." Now, what did you actually do? You created a data pipeline. You went into your customer relationship management system. You went to your financial management system, clubbed this information, and now once you club this information, you made a data pipeline. And finally created a data set which is used by your data scientist to make this is what a data engineer is. And there are many technologies how a data engineer can use this information. Before coming into this video, I actually spoke to about 20 plus data engineers, ran a survey and found out what are the top 3 skills a data engineer should learn in 2022 to get a better job, to get a better pay. You know, the top 3 skills are this. Skill 1, SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, where you can get retrieve information from a database, in fact create a database, insert information into it, update information, and do a lot of data tasks during a relational database management system. I mean RDBMS. To be very honest, there is a NoSQL database. If you want to learn about NoSQL databases, please do comment below and I can do a video about that too. Coming back to SQL. SQL is one of the skills which is, if it's on your portfolio or on your resume, you would get that data engineering call. And one suggestion is, or a roadmap. I'll put a lot of links in the description below, but if you can study about 1.5 hours for about 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure you can skill up on SQL. SQL is a programming language, of course, but it's a very database oriented programming language. And for a data engineer to start up with, I think it's easy to start at least. As I said, I'll put some description below and we'll go, we can discuss over the comments and we can find out more about it. Skill number 2, Python. As soon as somebody listens a programming language, everybody gets scared about it. There's nothing to be scared about a programming language, and especially when it's Python. Python is a programming language where it can be used for web applications, but it is also being used for data engineering. Especially in my cases, I've used that when trying to get data from Google Analytics or from some web streaming data, do some Python data pipelines and push it into data set. It might look a little bit programmy and codey if you do not come from that background, but it's okay. I think you can get at least try with it and start with it. Let's say if you want to start with Python, there are some few keywords I would like to give you. Something like NumPy, Pandas. These are some packages which can help you become a data engineer or build a data pipeline nice. All right, let's, same thing as a roadmap. I think about 6 weeks, once you're done with your SQL, you can do about 6 weeks of Python programming with this NumPy and Pandas package to start with, and package to start with, and from there you can jump on and see how it goes. But with that two skills, your resume and portfolio is already strong. Skill number 3, it's a little different. It's not a programming language or like SQL, or you can say it is. We are talking about Apache Spark. Apache Spark was founded in around 2009, I guess. The important part of Apache Spark is it was an alternate for the big data engineering platform for MapReduce and Hadoop. And over a period of time, it has a core engine called the Spark core engine, where you can write Python, Scala, Java or SQL commands within Apache Spark ecosystem and make your data engineering pipelines. And it's of course has it gives a pathway. So let's say you understand what is data engineering. Spark is also helping you to the big data piece of it. Now Spark also has its ecosystem where it goes into the machine learning and data science part of it also. The data scientist and machine learning has a lot of data sets which need to be very patternized, and so that kind of information helps. Spark is the place where you need to go. So with these 3 skills, I think, before I come back, Spark is something easy to learn, I would not say, no, but not that tough to learn. So you can start off. I'm going to put some description for the other 2. I'm going to put some information how to learn Spark, where to learn Spark. I'm going to put some good YouTube video materials too. So take a look at that. So with these 3 skills, I think in 2022, if you want to become a data engineer, you're on the right skill. Probably you're on the right scale or the right pitch. Let me know if you have any questions, and we can discuss over the chat. And if you do like the content, please click that like and subscribe button. It really helps us a lot. Thank you so much.